Hey people, it's me again. Today I just wanted to talk to you about how my house is haunted. You're probably thinking, oh yeah, right, whatever. Your house is not haunted. I've probably heard you probably heard a bunch of different times how people's houses are haunted, and they're just like, oh, wah! And they have that really scary picture of like a creepy old woman or a creepy ghost or demon thing. But I can tell you that my house is legitimately haunted. Mostly my basement, which is pretty ironic. Well, at least I think it is anyways. Well, one of my first experiences was actually down here in the basement. I was actually, I was sitting right here, and I decided to get up because I crashed here at night with a whole bunch of my friends because we were having a party, and I realized the TV was still on about like, I don't know, it was like, my guess, 2, 3 in the morning. I guess that, whatever time it was, I realized the TV was still on. So I was like, I'm getting up and I realize, something's in the corner of my eye. So I look over to my right, which is that way, and in that doorway right there, I could see an outline of a man standing there. And the creepy thing is, at that time we always had the computer on. We never shut it off, and there was always a light on in here. So, like, the computer monitors would always, those lights would always be on. But then, like, something was blocking them. It was a silhouette of a man. I didn't know who it was. I was like, what the crap? That's really creepy. I looked around, saw all my friends were sitting there on the floor. Oh, asleep on the floor. Although, I could have done a lot of funny things to them, but I just chose not to because, one, I was freaked out that I saw the guy over there, wherever, or whoever, whatever it was. And so, I figured, okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep, and I'm not gonna turn off the TV. Another time that I had an experience was actually down here again in the basement. I came from this area here, and I just started walking like I am right now across here. But then I realized something, and I looked this way, and right in front of the door, there was another black figure. I can't tell you what I saw. I was just another black figure, just a silhouette of another person, a shadow of a person, with no person there, which freaked me out even more. So I was like, okay. At that point, I realized my house is haunted. My friends my family members kept telling me of all the stories about how things have been happening to them over the years, and I was like, yeah, right. I don't believe them. Being the big skeptic, and then all of a sudden it started happening to me. And it's still happening to me to this very day. For instance, another experience that I had was actually at the top of these stairs that I'm going up. Was right here. I'm walking down to my parents' room, and then all of a sudden I glance down the stairs. As you can see, there's not much to see down there except for a picture right down there. And as I was going across the hallway, I realized there's a shadow blocking the picture. Every single time, all these experiences were at night, but they had there was lights on the house, and mostly lit. You might say your mind's just playing tricks on you, but I know for a fact that there was a man standing, or something standing right down there blocking the picture. And next thing I know, as I'm watching it, it's disappearing right in front of my eyes. Then one moment it's there, next moment it's fading away. Goober! Oh, you're such a good kitty. Transition. Sorry, this is my cat, Goober. I love him. Anyways, back to the ghost stories. So, one day I decided, well, I didn't really decide, I was just on my computer like I always am. I'm like, okay, I'll just sit here, play on the computer, blah, 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 blah. Next thing I know, I hear this blood-chilling scream. Middle of the night, blood-chilling scream. Who does that? Well, a few people would to freak people out. But it sounds like it came from inside the house. So I'm like, what the crap? So I go over to my blinds, check them out. Check to see if there's anyone outside. If it was like right outside, like backyards or something like that. I check, nothing. It's like, okay, that's weird. So I go downstairs. I check the house. I check every room. No one's in the house. And it sounded like it came from inside the house. So, next thing I did was, well, I just basically ignored it, figuring, okay, my imagination going wild. Then I heard it again a few weeks later. Same blood-chilling scream. But this time it was in the middle of the day. I'm walking down my stairs. I hear a blood-chilling scream. And when I get to the bottom of the stairs, I race to the kitchen and say, "Mom, did you hear that?" She just looks at me and goes, "Hear what?" I'm like, "You didn't hear that scream." She's like, "What scream?" I'm just like, how could you not see that? Or hear that? She's like, "You're going crazy." I'm like, "I'm not going crazy. I might be going crazy, but you know what? I believe in the paranormal. And ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. And I'm not afraid of it. I'm honestly not afraid of it. Because people die every day. And where are we supposed to go afterwards? People might say, "Oh, you just die and go straight to heaven." Which is true. It can be possible that you can go straight to heaven. Or you can be trapped here as a spirit. Just wandering the world as a spirit. Just waiting for what's gonna happen next. So stop playing with my feet. He's playing with my feet. Anyways. So yeah, I believe in the paranormal. That's my opinion. Have you guys had any ghost experiences or any creepy experiences that can't be explained? Post in the comments. I would love to see your comments, and I would try and reply to them. And if you do any comments whatsoever in any of my other videos, I'll try and get back to you as well if you ask a question or or if I think it's cool, I will try and respond to you. So please comment, like the video, subscribe, or not. That's alright. I really hope you would though. And I will see you next time. I'm out.